I'm Margaret Clipperton, and I was the costumer for the former Massey Players for this area, and we're in the basement of the museum, and I find amongst their archives many of the costumes that I helped put together for different plays. This dress was worn by a young lady in Oliver. This overcoat, the tailcoat, I constructed out of an overcoat for the schoolmaster in Oliver. There were a number of other dresses that we put together for folks to wear, like this one. A not so prominent actress in that one. This for one of the bigger boys, the older boys in the school in Oliver. And I guess we can go to the Music Man. This dress was made by Merle Coleridge from Webwood for the school, the music teacher in The Music Man. And she also made this dress. She owned the Webley Celtic Motel in Webwood, and she made this dress out of bed sheets for one of the big girls that was an actress in the play. This is a dress that came from a lady who was born in Massey and lived in Thunder Bay. Florence Erickson was her caregiver, and Florence ended up with many of her clothes. It would look to me like a dress that comes from the late 1920s, very gorgeous with velvet trim on it, puffy sleeves. This white dress, I'm not sure where it came from. It just ended up here and nobody has any real idea. It could be a wedding dress, but my bet is that it was a lady's summer dress. It would appear to be about 1905. I've seen pictures of dresses very similar. The little vest is detached. The front of the dress is well before the days of zippers, and it has multiple line of dome fasteners all the way from the shoulder down to the waistline that hold it. But it would look to me to be a cool summer dress from about 1905. It's very much homemade, and this sewing machine works, so somebody had a sewing machine that made it, but sewing machines were invented by that time. But it does not look to be commercially made. This rack's full of menswear, as we can see. The long johns were very, very authentic. They come with a trapdoor at the back for convenience, and buttoned all the way down. These are pure wool. Ooh, the itch, the scratch that goes with that. And I gather from different folks that when you put them on in the fall, you itched. But as the year went on, your hide got tougher and you were able to survive with it. This is another costume that showed up from goodness knows where. It's cotton. It's beautifully constructed with a lot of pleats on the back. The front is fairly plain. It fit the Oliver 1850s era. And this is really not an apron. It's sort of a bustle that goes on the back of the apron, or on the back of the dress to give more volume in the back. So it's here with the Massey Players collection that is stored at the museum here at the present time. And I got very interested in clothing through the years when I was doing the Massey Players costuming. I wanted it to be very close to being what was worn in the era. My name is Margaret Clipperton, and I'm happy to have been here today.